It's time, everybody. Fullmetal Alchemist Ultimate Edition is here. Blimey, that was heavy. Right, anyway, so that's how heavy the box is, everyone. On the side, you can see we've got warnings for the people who are going to be handling this in transit. On the other side of the box, we get this once again. And on the other side of the box, you can see that once again. This box legitimately weighs 8 kilograms. This is one heavy beast of a box. So, let's get inside this. This is the first time I'm opening this, so I'm so looking forward to seeing what's inside. So, oh my god, this book is big. So, first thing we have here is the Ultimate Edition art book that comes with our Fullmetal Alchemist Ultimate Edition release. This thing is really big. Looks really cool. But yeah, so we'll come back to that shortly, because let's get to the main meat and potatoes of this, if you will. So, first of all, let's see if we can get the polystyrene out. One thing I do want to show you first of all is there is a warning on here about how to handle the gate that is inside, because it's really, really heavy. And if I can get this polystyrene out, it would be really helpful. Give me a second. There we go. Got it. Right, so let me show you this warning up close. So it notes that the strength of the magnets does not allow the consumer to pick up the sculpture using only one side. So basically, always handle it with 2 hands. Oh my god, this thing looks amazing. Right, let's try and get this out. Hang on a second. So, successfully got it out. Now let's look at this thing proper. Handle it with 2 hands. Right. Let's see if I can lift this up to the camera. Give me a second. This thing is incredible. Look at that detail. And this thing is really heavy in itself. This is like probably 5 kilograms on its own. It's massive too. Hand painted as well. This thing is nuts. So let's see if I can separate this. What's the best way to do this? I'll just give it a whirl. Oh, aha! There we go. So yes, as you can see, the gate comes apart, and this is where you will find the series of Fullmetal Alchemist. Now, you get these 2 half-season sets, which we're actually going to be releasing separately, individually. So if you can't get the Ultimate Edition, don't worry, you can get those. But now here's a quick look at the inside of the gate for you. Like I said, made out of resin. This thing it weighs so much. But the level of detail and attention and care that's gone into this, it's so cool. So I'll show you the other half now. This thing is so cool. I'm almost gobsmacked at this. Like I say, I'm seeing this thing for the first time as you guys are, as I'm unboxing this. This is ridiculous. Amazing, but ridiculous. Oh, yep, and those magnets sure do work. So let's try and lift this up now like this. Oh, seriously guys, make sure you handle this with 2 hands. Try and keep this together while I'm holding it up to the camera. Try and keep it in line as well if I can. I'm genuinely amazed by this. This is incredible. And if you want to know what's underneath, and that is the gate portion of this Ultimate Edition, everybody. So let's get onto these half-season sets. This is part 1, and like I say, you can buy both of these half-season sets separately, so you can still own the whole series if the Ultimate Edition is too much out of your price range. This is the rigid case that I'm showing you. I'll show you the spines quickly as well. Oh, hang on, flip that around the right way. And then you get the title as well there. So, let's get inside this. So, we have art cards. I'll show you those in a second. But let's get to this digipack first of all. As you can see, 3 discs inside. This includes the first half of Fullmetal Alchemist. I'll just give you a little bit of close-up of these. There we go. Now if I flip it over, here is what the rest of the digipack looks like for you. That's really cool. So that's that. Now let's show you these art cards that come with Part 1. Or in the first half set of this Ultimate Edition, I should say. But also with Part 1 if you buy it separately. So, first card. Oh, nice. For those of you who remember the original DVD release of Fullmetal Alchemist, that came out over, I think it was over like 10 or 12 DVDs total. You might recognise some of this artwork because it's actually the same artwork that was used for those, but actually as art cards. And these are really high quality art cards as well. This is really cool. Love that image. So that's the first half of the series. Let's look at the second half. So once again, we've got a rigid case. As you can see, it's black this time. With different imagery on it as well. Oh, that looks so cool. I'll show you the spines quickly now. There we go. So let's get inside this. So following the first half set, you get a digipack and art cards. We'll come back to the cards in a moment. Let's have a look at this digipack first of all. Once again, 3 discs inside. This contains the second half of the Fullmetal Alchemist TV series. Quick close-up of these for you. If I flip it over, you can see I love these group shots. You can see the artwork on the other side of this digipack. Actually, you know what? There's one thing I do want to show you guys. Because I actually just neglected to think about this until right now. So just give me a second. Let me just push the... Oh, no, right. 2 hands. Handle it with 2 hands. That's the lesson of the day. So, let me just show you this. You might be wondering what's underneath the discs, because there is some art. So, right, there we go. There we go. So, you might be wondering what is underneath the discs, because there is some art under it. So, let me just get the discs out of the way. And here is the art underneath the discs. I think it looks so cool. So, let's get onto these art cards now that come on the second half set. So, first of all, again, love this art. You get a decent number of art cards with each as well. Ah, I love that one. That classic image. And for those of you wondering what's on the back of all of these, this is what you will see. And that is the art cards for the second set. Get these back in here. So there we go. That is the second half. But we have this beauty to talk to you about. Whoa! So, as you've seen, this is already really heavy in itself. So, the Ultimate Edition art book. This thing is massive. I've got giant hands, so... I don't know why I just showed you my hand doing that, but there you go. So, I'm going to try and give you a glimpse of this book as best as I can. Here's what the spine looks like. So this book is massive. Let's just dig in. Let's dive right into it. So as you can see, this book is split into 4 sections. I will show you a bit of each of them as we go along. Section 1, characters. Now, what we have done, because we appreciate there's probably some of you who haven't seen the series before, so there is a spoiler warning. So keep that in mind should you not want to be spoiled of anything in the show. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, obviously, because I don't want to spoil too much, if anything, for those of you who may not have seen the original series, but I'm going to show you a glimpse of this now. So, give you a close-up of Ed's page. And it continues. Now, again, being straight up with you, everybody, this is the first time I'm seeing this, so you're going to be getting my reactions as I see this. And now we're on to Alphonse. Oh, actually, hang on, that's a cool little note there. So, I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, but it actually tells you where he first appears, and that will be indicative of many things in this book as well. This is the attention to detail we've gone to in this book. This is really cool. So, fast forwarding to section 2, because I don't want to make sure I don't spoil too much for you guys. Let's get to settings. There's those transmutation circles that we saw underneath the discs. Oh, wow. So show you a bit close-up of one of the art here. You may recognise this from early on in the series. This art is so cool. The level of detail. Oh my god, look at the detail in that. Hang on, let me try and do a close-up of this on the camera. The level of detail in that sketch. So, on to the next section. So now with this section, from what I've been told, and we will corroborate this in just a second, you get to see a lot of the art as it was when it was being sketched compared to its final image. Now you may recognise this one, because it's actually the image on the outside of the book, which I think is really cool. But that's really nice to be able to see that art in progress and then see what the final image is like next to it. That's a great group shot. That's a really cool one. So, final section, the art gallery. For those of you who are familiar with lots of the different key arts and key visuals that you see promoting a series, this is probably going to have a decent amount of those in here. Again, I'm seeing this for the first time like you guys are. So that's his art. Man, I love this show. Just looking at all this art is bringing back so many memories. That's a really cool one as well. Look how many pages are left in this book. This is nuts. I'll just sort of pick one at random. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, that's unique. Still so many pages left. This is nuts. Hang on, what's he wearing there? What the heck? I've never seen that before. Oh, wow, this is cool. Oh, nice. So, the art cards I just showed you guys, you actually get the full blown-up version of them in this book. Oh, that's so cool. And that, everybody, as they say, is that is the Ultimate Edition artwork, and that is our Fullmetal Alchemist Ultimate Edition release.